Go. So family, what is up? What is up? Good to see you. Glad to be back here. I've been so busy working on things, doing photo shoots, getting things ready for this big thing that's going to be coming out here this summer that I'm doing for you guys. Anyways, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and that little notification bell so you know when I go live. Don't forget to share. We are going to light the Woodstock in amber because this is protection time. We are in the Mercury retrograde confirmation that started April 1st. It's going to go on for the next 3 weeks. There's 3 of them in this year, okay, which is very significant to the events that are taking place on April 8th. Tomorrow is the 444 portal, which is very significant, and we will talk about that as well. Okay, so let me get this set up because acts like it wants to fall out. So again, tomorrow is the 4/4 portal. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. But the Mercury retrograde, before we get in on the collective read, again, I've got things that I need to bring forward to you because it's very important. So when it comes down to the Mercury retrograde, again, there's going to be 3 of them. April 1st through the 25th. It's going to be August 5th through the 27th. And then again, March 25th of 2024. It's going to be coming in and you're going to feel this remnants. We just came out of that retrograde shadow period, which coming right into the Mercury retrograde in the solar eclipse that happens Monday, the 8th. So family, when you see that I haven't been on here, that time period is a time period for you to work through your shadows. It's a time period to protect your energy, especially now that we are in the Mercury retrograde. Protect your energy because this is going to be a fiery one. And when I say fiery, it's going to be fiery. Anything that has to do with your passions, confusion, frustration, delays, goals, any endeavors that you are trying to do, it's going to bring that fiery stuff going on. Hello, Ray. Welcome. Greatly appreciate you. It's going to bring in them solutions for the new opportunities in order to move forward. But for like us Capricorns, it's like we can afford to take that step back and just kind of coast and go with the flow of things because it's like we're always aware of the home front, the family, domestic matters, whatever it may be. Hello, Carly. Welcome. We greatly appreciate you. Also, I want to say to anybody over in Taiwan, so family, if you're on here tonight, we are sending prayers for you for that big 7.5 earthquake that just took place, okay? But let's get into the 444 portal. Now, a lot of you who follow along, yes, base boys, yes, welcome. A lot of you who are on your spiritual journey, tomorrow is the 444 portal. Now, when Father is talking to you about the portal, this is going to influence, giving you the clarity, the trust, your intuition, and protection. Because this is a portal that you need to step through in order to complete them old cycles. Base boys, be respectful, okay? Don't come in here and be disrespectful. We're not disrespectful to you. If you want attention, go somewhere else, okay? Hello, Heather. Welcome. So when it comes to the 4/4 portal, it's like Father talks about in Psalm 71, chapter 1 through 24 in the English Standard Version. He's talking about the portals, okay? Hello, Pablo de Goat. Hello, Amy. Hello, Lordies. Jazzy. Yes, welcome. We greatly appreciate all of you. Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing? So when Father's talking about, yes, I remember you, Pablo de Goat. Yep, I greatly appreciate you. Hello, Purple Bird. Welcome. So we are in a very energetic shift, right? Because the way the planets are aligned right now for Mercury retrograde, that means the planets are aligned to astrologically take things backwards, take a step backwards. Hello, the 11 FWX. Many of you who are on your spiritual journey, who are doing the healing, you know, from your hurts, your trials, your tribulations. Father wants me to talk about this for a minute, because on your journey, it's very significant about the portals. Now, in this worldly 3D playground, Father used to have many portals that were specific, you know, destinations when it came to his children awakening and being that chosen one from our Father, right? Thank you, the 11 FWX. I greatly appreciate you. Much love to you. But as the chosen ones, he had specific areas where the portals were. Now, in the Bible, when we have Psalms, John, Isaiah, Proverbs, Revelation, Zechariah, that's just a few of them that I can tell you. Jazzy Jazz, yes, yes, this is a mixture between everything, sweetheart. So, Father had these portals around this earthly plane, right? But that's where the devil tried to build strongholds, okay? And he would try to block. So Father became that portal to where he has his chosen ones, which the portals are very important because we now carry them above our head from the gift of our Father. And like I said, in Psalm 71, verse 1 through 24, he talks about it. John chapter 14, verse 6. Psalms 104, chapter 2. John 14, 1 through 31, I know that. Isaiah 40, chapter 40, verse 22. That's all about the foundation. In John chapter 1, 1 through 5. So, yes, Hicksta, yes, absolutely. So, Father wanted me to explain about the portals because it's very significant. Now, everybody's going, well, where are these major portals? Where do we find them? Where do we find them? If you are a chosen one, that portal is on your crown chakra. It is on you. Instead of Father putting them in different destinations around the world, he put them on his chosen children that are giving the messages and putting the messages out there. Father is saying this is, when you come close to him, this is the one thing during what you call your awakening, okay? So if many of you haven't awakened yet, he's inviting you to set your intentions for your awakening. But just know that you may be feeling the energy that is going on. A lot of you may feel withdrawn. A lot of you may be feeling frustrated. You may be feeling like you're confused. There might be going on a lot of things going on around in your inner circle as well. But this is the portal of awakening. That portal means that you have to invite your intentions of what you are doing for your journey. Okay, I didn't know what was going on there a minute here. Hold on. Okay, and this is where you're going to surround yourself with what inspires you. Now, our Father should inspire you because, like I said, the English Standard Version, I know it's in Psalms, John, Isaiah, Proverbs, Revelation, Zechariah, Deuteronomy. I know there's some in Deuteronomy and stuff like that, but he talks about it. Well, the portal is actually where you step through, and yes, you can find your bliss there, you know, when you're on your spiritual journey, but the portals are actually for you to grow spiritually, where you step through, because like this portal specifically, it is about the communication with you and our Father to be able to close out these cycles and put it to rest and be able to go forward and ascend on your spiritual journey. What's going on here? Yes, soul family, please be respectful because we're not disrespectful to you, okay? But this is what Father is talking about. Now, astrologically, it's going to impact each and every one of you and your zodiac signs because, again, the way the planets, are aligned, it's some of you are going backwards. Some of you are backsliding into old habits, old beliefs, old way of doing things. But this is where you need to clear out that cycle because tomorrow is the 4-4 portal, and then Monday the 8th is the solar eclipse with the Mercury retrograde in it, which it's going to be bringing the fire to you. Okay, moderators, I greatly appreciate you. George, be respectful, please. We appreciate you. We need everybody to be respectful, okay? Because here we don't judge nobody. We're here to pick each other up, to be that pillar of strength, to support each other, okay? And I will go in and answer questions as soon as I'm done, but I'm giving the message. Our Father says He is the way, okay? And He needs this message put out there when it comes to understanding that even in the Bible, it talks about the oracle of the portals. And, when people want to come in and start questioning things, okay, you need to pick up the Bible. And a lot of people are saying, well, it's not true. It's not true. The thing is if you go to the Thayer Lexicon Bible and the Brown Briggs Bible, which is the Greek and Hebrew Bible, that is as closest to God's word that you are going to find, because these Bibles out here, it's not knocking anybody or cutting anybody down. But the thing is all these Bibles, they have been revised since 1886, okay? 1,500 times they have been revised. So if you want what is the closest word of our Father, go to the Thayer Lexicon Bible and the Brown Briggs Lexicon, because that is the Greek and Hebrew understanding of our Father. Arrow Pepe, yes. The thing is we respect everybody on here. This is a healing journey. This is where people can share their experiences without being rude and disrespectful and hurtful to other people, because the thing is we don't want people doing that. I pray for people who do that, because the only way through that slander, which is Exodus 6, chapter 17, Father, He talks about that. And if people are going to come in and do mockery and slander, I have to pray for our brothers and sisters, because I don't want you to get the bad consequences. And it is a very harsh consequence. So I just want everybody to be respectful to each other. We're all on a healing journey. We all have trials, tribulations, challenges, things that have happened, being betrayed, lied to, whatever it may be, our crossed over loved ones and the hurt and the pain. So here on this channel, we are here to be them stabilizer bars for the broken ladders, the pillars of strength to help people on their healing journey, to also wake up spiritually, because my messages come directly from our Father, the Ascended Masters, the Archangels, the Spirit Guides, the Guardian Angels, and the Kindred Loved Ones, to give you the messages. Okay? So now we're going to find out what they want to say, because a lot of people don't understand when they hear the word portal. When they hear the word portal, they kind of freak out. But no, anybody who is on their spiritual journey, you have a portal. That portal is with your crown chakra that Father gives you in order to have all of your 9 clairs open. Okay? And it goes much deeper and more in depth. And with me being fully awakened at a young age, everything that I give is to help create that best version of yourself, because happiness is contagious. Condolences to you, sweetheart. Bristol family, Condolences to you. All right, let's find out what Father is wanting to add to the Mercury retrograde. Yep. Now, if you look at this is exactly what we were talking about. If you look at this card, this is coming from the heavens looking down to the earthly plane. God is giving you that new beginning. He's giving you the messages with that unconditional love. And that's what we do here, So Family. Hello, Bruce Wayne. Welcome, welcome. Here, that is what we do, because when you look at it and you center yourself with the trees, look at your angelic team, always watching over you every step of the way. Okay? And when Father puts out his angel army to protect you, you know that you are well protected. So what else do we need to know, Father? Look, the Two of Cups. See, this is what we call the partnership. So this partnership with our Father, he's the one that always gives you the new beginning. But if you get the knowledge and the understanding and the messages that I give you, and you apply them to your each of your own individual journeys, this is where the healing comes in. Okay, this is where God rises up and rises us above and beyond to come from our heart space, but to be deeply rooted and grounded with him, so that we can get rid of these burdens and take responsibility for the things that need to come to completion. Because a lot of people don't understand, everything is in divine timing, right? And this card is all about the pain, the failure, feeling ruined, depleted, and defeated. But Father says you're not a failure. You need to understand that failure means finding the answers in learning, understanding real evolution of your growth in order to have them like-minded people that come in so that you're not vibrating on low energies, right? The Page of Swords. Okay, this is people getting the messages because energetically and physically, you have been stuck. Which way do I go? I'm at a crossroads. I don't know how to overcome this. Father is bringing you here energetically. If this is your first time, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and that little notification bell so you know when I do go live. But Father is giving you the messages energetically because this Mercury retrograde, which is all about the backsliding, getting rid of, putting a completion to these old cycles and these old habits and the old ways of thinking and your outdated thinking, right? Energetically, it's coming into that portal, which tomorrow's the portal, and I've got a beautiful message coming through tomorrow with the portal. That's very important to each and every one of you. But Father is saying, in order to do this, he brings the right people in your life at the right time. Okay, this is also talking about a very generous person that comes from unconditional love to help you on your healing journey, because the spiritual journey is very hard and a lot of people give up on it because of the mass confusion. And that's what this Mercury retrograde is all about, right? The frustration about the journey, the confusion, feeling defeated, depleted. It's like every time you go and try to do something, energetically, you're feeling some type of blockage. This is where, Soul Family, you need to protect your energy, okay? You need to protect your energy. And Father is coming in and saying, if you feel like you're being energetically attacked with spiritual warfare, whatever it may be, or somebody just wishing you bad on your journey, ask Archangel Michael to come in and remove them lower energies immediately. And you will watch 1919 on the clock. That is your divine path. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know? Yeah, Father comes right out with the sun. This is beautiful because this is where you're going to have that success. Being able to step into that new beginning is where you're going to have this success. You're going to make them accomplishments. You're going to actually feel true unconditional love, true joy, true happiness, peace and harmony. Because of the thing is when you work on yourself and create that best version of you, Father is saying, I'm going to give you that new beginning because Your ascended masters, your archangels, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, and your kindred loved ones are all watching over you. You see them there protecting you on the mountainside, the angels. It's deeply rooted and grounded. But Father's saying, it's time for that enlightenment. It's time for that change. It's time with this portal to be able to understand. Okay, so they're showing me 98, okay? 98. So again, it's broken down to the spiritual enlightenment for you to be able to make the changes. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? That's beautiful, beautiful. Look at, wow. Remember when I told you 11 for your divine path? Look, both aces came out. This is the sword of truth. And this is where Father was talking. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 17. The sword of truth. The Ace of Pentacles. So this is you seeing your full potential. This is you coming in to that new beginning with unconditional love, not only for yourself, but the people that he brings into your life to help you put a completion to these old habits, these old way of doing things, so that you can have a clear path to cultivate and climb that mountain. But he's bringing in the sword of truth, because this is you being able to have your victory. It's about you being able to really see that unconditional love that Father has in this worldly realm, which is the 3D matrix called Earth. But Father is saying, so many of you have shed tears, have been hurt, have been pained, have been ruined, because you have so many people out here trying and praying for your downfalls. Who is out here looking for you to be the best of the best, okay? To create that best version of you. I know I am. I know I am. I want every one of our soul families to be able to get the sword of truth and to have the Ace of Pentacles, which is about you standing in your power, being able to have that prosperity, being able to manifest people who are like-minded. That brings you great pleasure in life. You know, when you do your healing, look, when you fix your wings that have been broken, just like here in the Five of Cups, it's like a lot of you have regret. A lot of you, have had broken down marriages, broken down relationships, and you think it was all in vain. No, Father says it was not all in vain. It was to strengthen you, bring the truth out, what he has for you on your journey, in order for you to be abundant and get that loaded vault that he has for you, to be able to see your potential on your divine path. But a lot of people are having a hard time because, look, see these Two of Cups, how it's raining down blood? Okay, this is that hurt and that pain. This is, partnerships, whether it's family, friends, lovers. Look, this is that true healing, right? These Two of Cups, when you look at the love sector of it, these people betrayed you. They didn't love you for who you were. They didn't love you in perfectly perfect flaws and all, because none of us are perfect. And anybody who claims to be, Father will tell you different. Father will tell you different. But here, when you look at it, these Two Cups right here are the people that betrayed you, that gave you trust issues, that gave you abandonment issues, that gave you insecurities, that made it so that you built walls. You iced your heart off, right? But these Three Cups that sit up over here, this is because Father was trying to bring you the right people in your life, the partnerships. Because the Three of Cups that are sitting here is all about, that discovery. The discovery of who you are, the discovery of your journey, having that hospitality, really being able to see that he's bringing the communication for you to have these people in your life who are going to help you take away them burdens, take accountability for your wrongdoings and make them right so that you can break that karmic wheel, right? What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know, please? Yeah, he's giving you the resources and communicating with you in divine timing with the angelic team right here, watching over you down here on this earthly plane, which is us earth angels. But your angelic team is riding with you always. And this is about using your resources. This is about standing in your power. This is about him bringing like-minded people to you so that you can have that self-confidence, so that you can have that willpower to push forward and see that these lessons weren't for you to hold that pain and resentment, but it was to help you silence the way that you did things. Because if you see in here, right there, you see the blood tears? Here's the 2 cups where you're shedding the tears of blood. Right there, crying blood. And the reason why is because Father wants you to be able to heal from these things, to see that everything that you have gone through, he doesn't like to give you all them challenges and all that trauma, but he did it because he knows that you are a spiritual warrior. He knows that you have a divine purpose, right? And this is where he wants you to use your resources, because when you see that Ace of Pentacles right there, boom, he wants you to be able to have a clear path and a clear understanding when you ascend to the next level, which is tomorrow, that 444 portal. So set your intentions for your path to be cleared, for he's saying for your path to be cleared, for the dismay, the betrayals, everything to be washed away. Okay. Hello, Bruce Wayne. We greatly appreciate you. What is up? But Father is saying use all your resources, because you are getting the messages, and he's casting down energetically his unconditional love. Energetically, he's bringing it in saying, look, I'm giving you the messages, and you're going to be very curious to know when you do these and you start healing yourself, you're going to see things start changing, and you're going to have that new beginning. Because a lot of you are wondering, when is this ever going to end? When is it ever going to end? Well, a lot of you, Father talks about a lot of you, when we were in the, say it again, Father. The retrograde, where Pluto moved out of the Capricorn sector. That means for the last 20 years, a lot of you could have been going through a lot of ups and downs, ins and outs, trials and tribulations, a lot of despair, broken marriages, broken relationships, non-faithful relationships. You know, you could have had problems with the family, friends betraying you. And this is where Father wants you to see. It's like you isolated yourself because you were in so much pain. You stopped living your life. You stopped loving yourself because of what others did. But this is about taking responsibility, because that 5 of Cups of what they did, you know, it's like they wanted you to lose. They wanted you to have nothing but sorrow because they were praying for your downfalls. Father says, no, it's time to rise up. Use the resources that he is giving you energetically. And that's why he brought it out of me talking about the 4-4 portal, you know, with the verses that I gave you from Psalms, John, Isaiah, Zechariah, Deuteronomy, Proverbs, Revelations. You know, he was saying the messages to understand you are the portal. Okay. He now placed the portals on your crown chakra, which you walk around with them portals. And when God opens up your portal, that means you use the resources that he gives you. You use the understanding of all that pain, hurt, trials, all the burdens that people wanted to throw at you. And you see, this was not done in vain. Father did it for a lesson. Father did it for you to ascend to a higher level so that you could be blessed with your loaded vault. Now, who loves a loaded vault more than anybody? Satan, the strongholds, the thieves, right? They love them loaded vaults. So what are they going to do? They're going to try to steal your new beginning and keep you isolated, keep you in that sorrow, keep you resenting things, keep you crying tears in all the partnerships because you carry and bring in these toxic people into your life, these lower vibrating energies who want to see you fail in the community. Father says that's not what he had destined for you. He wants you to utilize, because 12 is all broken down to that communication. That is 3, which is Father, okay? 33 is the master teacher Jesus, the master uplifter, and that's who he is. But he wants you to have that new beginning. And this is why he's having me explain about the Mercury retrograde, because we have 3 of them this year, okay? And I told you, April 1st through the 25th, August 5th through the 27th, and March 25th. Okay, that will go in, but these retrogrades are for your inner work, right? But the 444 portal that happens tomorrow is for you to put completion to it. Wow. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands. Absolutely. Let's go, because spiritually he wants you to move forward. Spiritually, he wants this to be a profitable journey for you. Spiritually, he wants you to have that new business, that new beginning, that new career. He wants you to have that rebirth. He wants you to take action, because the wands are all about taking actions. The swords are all about your mental status when it comes to speaking the truth. And the pentacles are all about being abundant. So when you have all 3 aces that came out, or you're seeing 111, this is new opportunities. This is new stages in your life that are taking place, but you need to watch your thoughts. And that's the Mercury retrograde talks about. Set your intentions, because your thoughts become your reality. Watch your thoughts. If you're thinking negative stuff and you're self-doubting and, you know, not casting things out and not looking at things to be able to fix it, but you're in that stinking thinking, you need to watch your thoughts, because being in the Mercury retrograde, along with the 444 portal, along with the solar eclipse, it's a very potent time. And everything that you have started to build, we don't want it to crumble, so family. And that's why Father is talking. Use your resources, you know, that he's giving you energetically by drawing you to people and drawing you to these partnerships who have done the healing, who understand the journey. Okay. Okay. Yes, Father. Okay. So somebody's talking, which I pay no attention. They can talk all they want, because they're going to have to take it up with Father, not me, because I'm in my high priestess energy, giving you the messages on your divine path for you to be able to take that forward motion, because Father suspended you in midair. When he suspends you in midair, that's because that's why he was showing me that somebody was talking down on me. Okay. People don't have to understand who I am or what I do or how the journey is. But when you're a chosen one, when you're a messenger of Father, I tell the Soul family, do not commit slander or his cousin gossip. That's one thing Father cannot stand, okay? Because the Son of Man may forgive you, but his Father will not. And he says the only way out of that, the only way out of sin is death. And I don't pray that for nobody, okay? I'm explaining because, look, with the Knight of Cups, there's somebody who is seeing the High Priestess out there who are doing their spiritual journey, who are moving forward and saying, hey, you know, you've helped me better my life. You've helped me come into my power. You've helped me get out of this suspension, out of this toxic negative energy, things holding me back, me not being able to express my feelings, you know, me being in that resentment, that pain and that anger and icing my heart off. It's like you've illuminated it for me. And now somebody wants to come in and give some type of romantic offer, because he's like, you changed my life. You gave me the resources and the better understanding on the journey of what I'm here to do. And now I want to take these burdens off of me and take responsibility and accountability, because you're down to earth. Okay, you're down to earth. Your thoughtfulness, your talents, your intelligence, it's like you give off this melancholy feel, but it's really changing and helping the divine masculines and the divine feminines really change who they are. Really take a deeper dive in and see who Father co-created you to be. So let's get a little clarification. Father, what do we need to know for that Fool card? Ooh, what do we need to know for that Fool card? No matter where we go, there's going to be opinionated, hasty people who are always praying for your downfall, who never want to see you succeed. They always want to keep you trapped in your emotions. They want to block your heart off from being that loving, kind, caring person. Okay? This is where that new beginning comes in because, because Father is saying, this is where you need to see that you are successful. You will accomplish much, much more, and you will have great satisfaction in your life because you will feel that love, that joy, and that happiness that the High Priestess is giving messages out there. You just got to be able to put in the hard work because this is where you need to start learning your trade when it comes to this spiritual journey, when it comes to that partnership of understanding. This is you learning the trade from a High Priestess that gets the messages from Father in order to help you understand this very confusing journey, right? Because it's going to lead you to your 10 of Cups. This is going to lead you to bring things to completion. This is going to lead you to have better friends and partnerships in your life. This is going to lead you to happiness, It's like, but you got to be willing to put that hard work in because the 8 of Pentacles, 8 is all about change. Only you can change the messages that you're getting. Hello, Uday and Miss Deja. Hello. Yes, Uday. Good morning. CBVOY, creating that best version of yourself. And HICK, happiness is contagious. But you will have the 10 of Cups. It's just during these events that take place, a lot of people, overlook them, or they're like, oh, I'm not into the astrological part of it. Well, you need to, because your natal chart is positioned for you to know the latitude, the longitude, and the magnitude of your journey, of who you are, what you are meant to do, and how you go about it. But first, you got to love yourself. First, you have to love yourself, and you have to love yourself enough. Because I'm already hearing, I'm already in love with this High Priestess because the resources that she gave me has already brought blessings into my life. But I still have opinionated, hasty people around me who are saying things. Well, if that's the case, go watch the video right before this one, because we talked about that in my last video. Of these people always praying for your downfall. These people always trying to put distractions on your divine path to hold you up. They put impasses on your divine path so that you can't cultivate what is meant for you. And this is the sword of truth. Father said, again, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 17, he's talking about the sword of truth. It's beautiful when you can see that these people that came in with the very opinionated, hasty, look, they tried to make problems out of a molehill. They tried to turn a molehill into the mountain, but they couldn't. Father has protected you. Father has protected you every step of the way. He's like, I need you to see right here, out of unconditional love, this High Priestess came in, who is an infinite, centered, well-being, chosen child, who is helping people balance it out to bear good fruit, came in and helped suspend you and pick you out of that suspension of what these people were doing. Because they love to see you have to rebuild over and over. It is disgusting. Hello, Miss Deja. Welcome, sweetheart. It's like these people, they have so much to say, but the one thing that Father wants you to understand, the reason why they pray for your downfall It's because they can't get an uprising from Father because of their programming and conditioning, because they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear their triggers. They don't want to deal with the stuff that they need to. They don't want to take action. They don't want to be compassionate. They don't want to be inspired. It's like Father is saying, in order to be the sword of truth, this is, you have to see your potential. You are a powerful being, but getting the clarity makes you victorious. This is all about spiritual, inspiration, lifting you up to where you need to be, bringing out your gifts, your talents, your skills, your bravery. And this is all about standing in your power, being able to manifest anything and everything within seconds of asking, instead of having to wait 20 plus years or more, for Father to come in and answer you. I guarantee you, here on this channel, anybody who has come into my life has seen significant changes within their life within the first 3 days that they have interaction with me. And it's not bragging or boasting. It's Father coming in and saying, yeah, we help give them their resources. We help them understand. Because me being a Capricorn, we're the mountain goat, right? We can conquer the most treacherous terrain. We blaze our own trails. But as the sea goat, we can go to deep depths of emotions to be able to use our testimony as a healing component for our soul family. And that helps them understand coming from true unconditional love, because there are 5 types of love. But these opinionated, hasty people, they all want to come in, and they want that freedom and liberation to hold you in your emotions, to hold you in your heart space. They want the rewards that are meant for you. They want to take your stability of your foundation, and they want to rock the boat. They really want to, change it up for you. But anybody, seriously, who comes in here, so family, and works with me, gets the messages, I don't tell you what you want to hear. I give you the raw truth of what Father's bringing through that is specifically for you on your journey to love yourself and to see things from a different perspective so that you can have the 10 of Cups. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know, please? I'm telling you, me as a high priestess, right there, bringing balance, helping you see your purpose, okay? Getting you on your life mission and your soul purpose to understand of what is going through. No matter what you've gone through, it's about being able to balance yourself. It's about being able to go with the fluidity of all these different changes and having the spiritual helping arms, because this is knowledge, this is wisdom, this is being the pillars of strength, this is being, that balance. This is about helping you right here with the crescent moon, give you that new beginning, okay, to your journey. And it's being able to stay deeply rooted and grounded by being able to take the veil off in order for you to have everything that is meant for you. And if you look in the hands, we have the unconditional love with the rose, the lotus flower. We have the arrow, which is all about pushing forward with that unconditional love. We have the infinity necklace. That is about not only about you making changes, but you are an infinite being, okay? And you are worthy and deserving of it all. This is the celebration to beating to your own drum, okay? Blazing your own path. Yeah, there's the bell for the angels and the ascended masters and all of them to come in. So it's being able to show you that beautiful divine path of what true unconditional love is, to be able to go and get your 10 of Cups. Okay, so this Mercury retrograde that is now coming into the 444 portal tomorrow, and on Monday the 8th we are in the solar eclipse. So them 3, Father's saying for the next 3 weeks, be careful, because you're going to see catastrophic events around the world. You're going to see catastrophic events taking place. But Father says in order to have that new beginning, You have to be able to put in the hard work and make the understanding of what's going on for your personal journey. And anybody that needs help with it, down in the description is my email. Reach out to me. I will definitely help you. Because like I said, the ones that I have helped can testify and let you know how it's changed their life and given them a greater understanding. And it's not bragging or boasting. It's just telling you that I work with Father one-on-one. Thank you, Uday. I greatly appreciate that. Don't forget to hit that like button, because we get a lot of viewers in here, but people ain't hitting that like button. So right now, with the 2 High Priestess cards coming out, this is a very intuitive being that gets the messages, but people cannot understand it. People misjudge and everything else because very mysterious. When they think they can pinpoint the energy, nope. Their balance is a little off center, because it's about being mysterious. It's about understanding that the purity helps you with your impatience, because I'm very patient. That's what Father was just saying right now. So it's about being able to help you. What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know? I'm telling you, right here, we have 2 and 6. That's 8. That's all about the changes, right? This is about you making the correct choices for your journey in order to not be stuck and stagnant, because the passion of Christ is bringing that purity in there to help you make that decision to balance yourself so that you can have that new beginning. And the 6 of Wands is all about you getting your rewards. Father wants each and every one of you to take that leadership, to get that good news, to get your rewards, to stand in your power and have that success. To not allow these people who are opinionated and slanderous to suspend you on your journey, or to stop you from your insecurities. It's about being able to speak your truth, because you have behind you our Father. Okay, and our Father is going to put out his hand and hold you in his right hand, put you in his season, in his favor, and that truth's going to come out. And a lot of people don't like it because they get triggered, and that's where they become hasty people, because all of a sudden they're like, well, you triggered me, I don't like you, oh, you're a witch, you're this, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, blah, 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 blah. It's almost like Capricorn, taking that deep dive in the ocean. It's like scuba gear, blah, 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 blah. Because the thing is we want you to move forward, okay? And that's what's happening too, so family, because the thing that Father has me working on, doing the project, I can only tell you it's the project right now, but this is going to be life-changing for all of you. And you know how Father brings them testimonies in, so family, it's going to be very life-changing for all of you to be able to see, know, feel, and hear what's going on. All right, Father, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Ooh, that one wanted to come out, so he said, take it. Woo-wee! Look at taking that deep dive. You always got the sharks that are always coming around, them opinionated, hasty people always coming around. It's like they're always looking to take your money, to take your success, to take, your recognition of who you are. And Father's saying, no, you take a deeper dive and come in to who you are. Come into that knowledge and wisdom of your spiritual journey. Find that peace and that balance, because you are that beautiful, lotus flower that comes through the murky waters, and have that greater understanding. Because the King of Pentacles right here is, you need to learn when these people come in and do this to be disciplined and controlled. Okay, when you handle matters in a much different way than them coming in and attacking you, that holds you back, because you're now committing sin, whether it's knowingly or unknowingly. Do not go back. Do not lower you as an individual to go back and start arguing with them and, slandering them, because Father's going to come in with a consequence. And it's not going to be a great consequence, right? I just saw 4949. That's Father bringing down, and the ascended masters coming through, that you are very powerful, you are abundant, right? Don't let these people do that, especially right now as we're in the Mercury retrograde until the next 3 weeks, which it's April 25th before that Mercury retrograde, fully comes out. But Father is saying, look, I told you, Father's number 3, that's the communication. Master teacher Jesus, the master uplifter. Look, he's giving you the sword of truth right here. Sword of truth. He has a ship of blessings coming into you. He has the ship of, this is where you're going to be able to do your traveling. This is where you're going to be able to have your success. This is where your loaded vault is all coming in by the sword of truth. But when you look at the bottom, even though Father is showing you very calm, very collective, okay, but the moon is reflecting back, right? This is that reflection that no matter what you do, you're going to have them opinionated, hasty people that always cast these burdens on you, right? Because we have the 10 of swords. Now, 1010 is God and the angels coming through saying, no, on your divine path, which is 11, right here, 1-1. Father is saying that he and the angels are watching over you. You are very well protected. But they're always lurking around. And instead of coming at them in a hasty way, come at them with unconditional love, with kindness, with tenderness, with thoughtfulness, with generosity. Pray for your enemies, Father says, because you know what? Even when you look around, see the sharks that lurk below the surface? That is beautiful, Purple Bird. Yes, that is beautiful. That is about putting in the hard work. Father's always saying, putting in the hard work. But no matter how much hard work that you put in, they always try to rock your stability. They always try to rock the boat. They always try to get you off your beaten path, okay? So you pray for your enemies and you wish people well. You don't project negative, bad things back on them, because that karma is going to come around and it's going to hit you where the good Lord split you. And he means that he will give you a consequence like no other. So then we have 10, okay? Now this is coming in. This is the psych. This is sudden change that is going to be very severe. This is Father talking about the land. Catastrophic. That is going to be very severe, okay? And when that comes in with the Page of Pentacles coming in, confirmation, this is where Father is going to cut things away. Confirmation. That's double confirmation. But this is Father telling you, during this Mercury retrograde, during this 444 portal, and during the solar eclipse, Father says that the catastrophic events that are going to take place here, starting April 8th, okay, it will have a cross effect on you for the next 5 years, he said. Next 5 years, this will have an effect on you. And he said this is something that is really going to shake things up, because this is going to be a sudden change, but it's going to be so severe that people are going to wish that they listened to what the high priest was giving out as a chosen one, as a messenger of God, out of unconditional love, to save as many as God's children as possible, so that you can have that unconditional love, that you can have your blessings. Okay, what else do we know? Yes, Miss Deja, that's amazing. Absolutely. Because look, we have right there 11, your divine path. But this is you. This is you and Father's love for you, to have that freedom and liberation as the rider, to be able to have good things come to you. There's going to be great messages. He wants you with the Nine of Cups to be comfortable and satisfied on your spiritual journey, knowing that emotionally things will be balanced, okay? But Father is coming with the crown chakra and saying, this is a big yes, okay? The Six of Cups is all about Father coming in and saying, it's like, you're going to have this happiness. You're going to have great memories even in this catastrophic event that is taking place, because it is no joke. Father has been talking about this, about his second coming, right? And then we have 20 here, which 20 is the garden. Okay. So what this is telling me, the garden is, where is it? Right here. Somebody romantically is wanting to meet up with the high priestess. Okay. Somebody romantically is wanting to meet up with the high priestess, because this is somebody inviting the high priestess somewhere, because they're getting the sword of truth and they're coming into who they are as an individual, and they know that there is a deep soul connection there first and foremost, because you have the tri-moon, which the tri-moon is the new beginning for divine feminine, the new beginning for divine masculine, because our Father is making it happen. You could also be seeing 333, okay? That is, something is about to change. You need to stay focused, because what is going to transpire with everything happening and the catastrophic events is going to shake a lot of things up, okay? And if you don't understand what's going on, Father said in the garden, okay, there's the Eight of Swords. We had the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords is all about that personal growth, that spiritual growth, putting in that hard work to understand the journey, because it is a maze. It is a maze. But with the Eight of Swords, Father is also telling you, it's like a lot of you have felt this weakness, a lot of indecision, a lot of confusion, a lot of frustration. And this is exactly what the Mercury retrograde is all bringing forward. And that's where you get frustrated, because when you try to control something and you can't control it, that frustration sets in, and then you backslide, because this Mercury retrograde, like I said, astrologically, the planets line up where everything moves, like the green slate kind of moves backwards, you know. And this is where you go back into old habits, old conditionings, old programmings, and you backslide, okay? Because we are imperfectly perfect, flaws and all, and we all backslide, okay? It happens. But this is about being able to come out of hiding. This is about being your true angelic self and being one with God, in order to understand the journey that he is bringing these two people who are ordained, who are lovers. You're on a spiritual journey conquest together, okay? You have something that you are supposed to do together, and Father is bringing it forward. He's bringing it forward on this journey, because it took somebody a long time to realize who Divine Feminine was and what was her true purpose. Because I'm hearing a Divine Masculine come in and saying, I'm sorry for being so opinionated and so hasty. I'm sorry for misjudging you and not really getting to know you for you. And all I have to say, so family, if somebody's doing that to you, forgive them. Because that means they're still healing on their journey. That means that they didn't really understand what was going on. And when God whispers in their ear and their heart and their mind and their soul, it's like that healing begins, because they start seeing that everything you said was true and correct. Everything that transpired was true and correct. Everything that you said that was going to take place in their romantic relationship took place. Everything that you said that was going to happen in the family dynamic took place. Okay, so now they're starting to see that your word spoken is because you're helping people spiritually be able to illuminate, come closer to our Father, and take that action, so that you can have the best of the best, so you can create that best version of you. All right, so what does the romance angels want to add to this before we go in and answer some questions. Woo. Wow. So we have 3 cards that came out. Worth waiting for. See, Divine Feminine as a high priestess knows that it was worth waiting for on this journey because that understanding would come sooner or later, right? But this person now has romantic feelings that they've never felt for anybody else. And they know in divine timing, it's like divine timing is at work for your love to come in, but they're feeling this romantic offer that they're wanting to come in with a social invitation. Where's that 20 card? Right here. With that social invitation to plant new seeds with you, to be able to work with you, because now, instead of judging you and portraying you to be some way, Cupid came in and shot them in the heart with the love arrows. Now they have an open mind. Now it's like, now they know that even though you're not their regular type always put expectations on them, tried to control them, trying to sabotage them, was very opinionated and very hasty, betrayed them in the utmost way and didn't really have that true unconditional love. But Father says, when you put that chosen one, when you put that unique individual in that loving relationship with somebody, it's going to be the complete opposite. And you may even hear, well, their opposite is me. Well, that's what makes the yin and the yang, because if you had two yins, you don't find that inner balance. And if you had 2 yangs, you wouldn't find that inner balance. You guys would be feuding and fighting all the time. So when you come into the ones that are your so-called type that you have programmed for yourself, that's where that heartbreak comes. That's where that opinionated, because they portray one way, and then as soon as you get in there, boom, they sabotage it. But when you have that unique, extraordinary, different divine feminine come in, that high priestess or the empress, the thing is that opinionated, hasty stuff does not come about. It's true unconditional love, and they're willing to put in the hard work because they want to see you create the best of you. They don't want anything from you. They just want your true unconditional love. But this is where all of this is kind of tied in, and the reason why Father did it with the multiple different messages is because this is exactly the Mercury retrograde. It brings confusion, frustration. It brings a lot of triggered moments, and it's all done for tomorrow's portal where you close it all out. And he just said, and today's the 3rd. So that's telling you 333 is the master teacher coming through, the master uplifter. He wants all of us to have our rewards. He wants all of us to rise up like that phoenix, to spread the ashes. So anybody who is praying for your downfall, just know that it's a karmic lesson in your life, and there's something that you're supposed to learn from it. But make sure you give forgiveness, okay? Give forgiveness, because if you don't give forgiveness, karma's going to hit you where the good Lord split you, and I'm going to tell you, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt when he gives the consequence. So, what do we need to know for the energy? Beautiful. I love how Father comes through. He says, look, lead by example. Be that example, because love is our energy, and that is the motherboard coming from our Father with the passion of Christ following, because orange is all about the sacral chakra. This is about the fertility. This is about birthing. This is about the rebirth. This is about your passions and your desires, because you are that unique candle. Father wants you to keep going on your divine path. Look, 11, 11. It's written all over the card. 11, 11. He wants you to focus on the positive. He wants you to stay in that positive vibrating, because he wants you to know your truth. He wants you to be very passionate that the sort of truth that he is telling you through me to you is the sort of truth. And he wants you to know the passion of Christ is guiding the messages to come through, to do the healing and what you need to be able to do on this journey so that you can cultivate a much better, much greater, much more happier new beginning in your life. Okay? And that's the beautiful part, because that's how you know it's ordained by Father, when it's something completely way off from what you are normal for doing. But Father's saying, I'll give you the knowledge and the wisdom in so many different areas, because Father is the one that gives me the sword of truth through the messages. And I have a lot of ancient wisdom and knowledge that comes out to help our soul family. So that is the beautiful collective read. I will go in there and answer a couple questions. I'm not going to stay on tonight and do a lot of questions and stuff, because got a big day tomorrow. And also, soul family, I cut 11 inches off my hair, and it's still down here to my seat. So, okay, Purple Bird. Yes, that's beautiful. Yes, that is beautiful. You are so welcome, Miss Deja, for all the encouragement and being there. And I'll always be there for you and Purple Bird and your families, you know. All my soul family. Yes. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, and anybody who is trying to get a hold of me, again, down in the description is my email. Show me some love. That's all I ask, is show me some love. We had over 1,000 some people in, and when I got off, I was just like, wow, the message just resonated with them, but nobody could hit that thumbs up. And I was like, wow, okay. And Father says, oh, don't worry. Because the reason why I say hit that thumbs up, because these important messages, YouTube, it's not about the numbers, okay? For me, it's not about the numbers, because Father had very little followers, but the messages were potent, right? Just like mine. But when it comes down to it, YouTube, this worldly place, if you're not hitting that like button and it's not getting out there, in the algorithm of everything, and the message is not being out there, they will categorize it and put it in a little thing, and then they're not putting God's message out there. So that's why I'm bringing it forward when it comes about hitting that like button, because it's all about keeping the message of our fathers going. That's walking in the righteousness, passing that message forward. It has nothing to do with my numbers, because as you see, to me, it's not about numbers. Never has been. It's not about numbers at all. It's about helping our soul family create their best version of themselves, that happiness is contagious, and that being the pillars of strength to raise you up and be that stabilizer for your broken ladder, to understand your spiritual journey, to give you what Father's wanting you to know in order to make a difference in your journey, to know what path you're going down. That's what I'm here for, soul family. So I greatly appreciate all of you. Beautiful, Miss Deja. Yes, I greatly appreciate you and your husband and Purple Bird, you and your husband, our all of our soul family who is watching and having their significant others, because it's important, and like I said, Father talks about this portal in Psalms, John, Zechariah, Deuteronomy, Isaiah, Revelations. I mean, it's a very big thing, because this is where Father is saying you need to be able to close out these cycles and put a completion to it so that you can have that new beginning. That is the main thing. So He's really wanting you to be able to do it because he doesn't want you to be suspended. He wants people to know that you are a chosen one. He wants people to know that you are a child of God, that you are walking in the righteousness, that you are willfully walking in the righteousness with Father, okay? And you know your truth. You know who you are, and that's the beautiful part of it. So, all right. So family, I greatly appreciate all of you. Happy new month to April. Beautiful month. It's all about the stability. And tomorrow is going to be a very deep message Father is bringing through on the day of the actual portal, because there's going to be a few energetic things that we are going to do that will allow you to deeply feel his presence. Okay. So I love you all. Love you all. And yes, may God put you in his right hand in his season in his favor. May all your dreams, wishes, goals, and desires come true. Anybody who is needing the healing prayers, just know that we pray for you. Father's got our back. He will never let us down. Okay. He is the will. He is the way, and he will always make a way. So if we have the will, he has the way. We're working in partnership with him. Okay. All right. Beautiful. All right. Love you so, family. And I will see you tomorrow because, like I said, working on this project has been very busy, but I'm back. I need to be here every night for you now, Father says. And just know that the project that I'm doing, it's going to be life-changing. Yes, you did. Yes. So you're already going through the portal today. Yes. But tomorrow, when I do the live confirmation, tomorrow when I do the live, because we'll be going through the 4/4 portal tomorrow for us, because you're always a day ahead of us. So we love you, Uday. But yes, you are going through that portal right now. It's time to put a completion to the things that are no longer serving you. People, look around, if they're coming at you and doing certain things to you, find the lesson, speak to Father, find the lesson of what you need to learn that goes in and changes our inner self so that your new beginning can start. Because 4/5, which is April 5th, which is Friday for us, Saturday for you, but that's all about that new beginning Father's talking about. And he wants his elect soul family to have that new beginning, because Monday the 8th, catastrophic events are taking place, and it's going to have 5 years long-term lasting effects on people and places and things. So just know that he's coming. Okay. So yes, so Father is showing you that it's now, allow her to put in some of that work. You've been putting in a lot of hard work. You need to pat yourself on the back, so family, because you've been working really hard. Yeah, absolutely. You can try today. It's Thankful Thursday for you, sweetheart. So yes, absolutely try. But Father is saying that if it doesn't work out, then kind of pull back your energy and let her put in some of that hard work too, because it's got to be an equal give and take. Yes, Miss Deja. Let's see. Yes, absolutely. Let's find out. Father, what is the ancestors wanting to say for Miss Deja and her husband? What is wanting to say for Miss Deja and her husband? What is needed to be said? Father, what is needed to be said? What is needing to be said? Wow. For your marriage, you are making great progress. There is greater understanding now, and there is stability and structure coming into play. So, yes, Uday, absolutely. Ms. Deja, sweetheart, this is for you and your husband. This is that progress has a great structure and stability in your foundation of what has been going on. You have really made a lot of progress. You're starting to bear good fruit, Father said. Look, and you're no longer holding on to them past hurts, trials, and tribulations. You're seeing now that none of that was a waste of time, okay? But it's here. Father is bringing that new foundation for you both to be able to have that manifestation that is rightfully yours, right? Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? Yes. Have gratitude. Have that attitude of gratitude that you are no longer in this stagnation, that the new beginning has started for you. You're making the right choices, and just continue to stay strong, stand in your power, and keep making that progress. Okay, Ms. Deja, that's for you, sweetheart. And you, Day. Yes, absolutely. Yes, you, Day. Father is saying absolutely. Go ahead. Put in that hard work. You can go ahead and reach out. It's Thankful Thursday. And he's telling you, you got that new beginning, okay? Because there's been that paradigm shift. So old cycles are being closed out. Father's shutting the door on them. He's like, I'm kicking the wedges out. Them old programs and conditions are no longer a valuable use in one's life, okay? Yeah, and it keeps coming out. So what do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know for you, Day? What else do we need to know for you, Day? What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know? Yes. Okay, so look, Father is saying that if there is any type of opinionated or hasty communication, be comfortable in who you are and understand that she's going through some healing, because she's actually going through this transition to where Father is making her take that leadership, making her being able to come forward. Okay, yep, just a minute, Miss Deja. I'll let you know here in a second. But it's Father saying that you have taken that leadership. Now it's time for her to take that leadership and to be able to go through this transition. Excuse me. Because Father is saying it's like she needs to go through this transformation. Perfect, you, Day. Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely. I greatly appreciate you too, Ms. Deja. And let's see. Father is saying the one thing that you need to be careful about is there are people trying to commit towers towards you, but don't let it stress you out, because Father is casting judgment. Okay, things are coming into calmer waters, but Father is saying just be careful. Pull your energy back to these opinionated, hasty people, because you have a divine purpose with you and your husband. And it's being able to provide that understanding by taking that motion forward instead of, and I love when Father talks about this, because even though they're opinionated and very hasty right now and treating you a certain way, even though you and your husband provide, Father is saying it's like a peace treaty, okay? There's going to be like a peace treaty, because back in Father's time, he would make the ones that are doing this go and collect a rock. Instead of throwing stones at each other, he would make them collect the rocks and put it in a pile, and that would be the peace treaty. So Father is saying that things are starting to make progress, that there will be a peaceful resolution for you, Ms. Deja, for you and your husband. There's a peaceful resolution. Beautiful, yes. Yeah, and Father again is just saying that be mindful and keep walking in the steadfast, that no matter how opinionated and hasty they get, no matter how they treat you, keep coming from the heart space, okay? Pray for them that they do their healing. Pray for them that Father comes in and whispers, okay? Because we know that they need healing. Love you too, Ms. Deja. You, Day. No, you day. I'm not hearing that she has moved on. Nope. I'm hearing that. Nope. There's a lot of transition that Father has wanting her to go through. Okay. And it's like tomorrow there's a completion of a lot of things that she has been going through because it's been, well, he's saying it's been over a year and 3 months now. But he needed to have her have that time in order to see these things, okay? Yes, beautiful. All right, so family, I greatly appreciate all of you. Don't forget to be here tomorrow. I'm going to try to go on during the day with us having the nasty winds and everything. It's been a little difficult to try to get in and out on it. But they've been some pretty strong winds, so I know the cell phones and stuff were down for like 9 hours the one day. Yes, Father knows everything. He knows everything that's been going on, and it's like her feelings are with you, okay? Her feelings are with you. That connection is with you. That home life is with you. It's just there's been a lot of distractions that have been coming in when it comes to that healing work on both sides where Father can't make it full on happen into that reunion. You are so welcome, sweetheart. I greatly appreciate you day. It's Thankful Thursday, and I'm thankful that you are part of our soul family, and we greatly appreciate you, soul family. To all of you over there on the other side of the world, good morning, good morning. Yes, that's beautiful. Yes, good night, Purple Bird. We greatly appreciate you and George and all of our soul family. Much love to all of you. Yes, absolutely, you day. Update me, okay? You got my email, update me, and we can kind of go from there. So that's beautiful. I love seeing my soul family be the phoenix, rise up, spread the ashes, plant new seeds, do their healing work, and patience as this journey is, because it can get hard sometime. You are very welcome, George. We greatly appreciate you. Yes, Miss Deja, we greatly appreciate all of you. Much love to my soul family. Sending love and light and lots of blessings and prayers to anybody who needs it. Have a great night. Peace.